All right, guys, we are at Dually King's shop here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We just picked up the set of 22 5s that I had machined down to 22s to run on the Dodge. But this video is going to be a shop tour of Dually King Industries. Guys, we're going to get straight into the shop tour video, but if you are interested, stay tuned until the end to hear Dually King's story on how this whole business started. We got Dually King himself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The old lady, Danielle, over there. Here we've got, what, is this a 24?
It is.
It doesn't necessarily matter, but we're going to talk about where the tire sits and beads on what started as a 24 and a half.
Yep, exactly.
So he doesn't want to give away all the secrets.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't blame you.
Yep, I mean, it's kind of like KFC. You just can't walk in there and ask for the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough.
You know, but at the same time, I mean, we do go in and we machine just the inside of the wheel. We don't touch anything as far as on the outside of the wheel. A lot of people ask, hey, look, well, when you actually machine it, then you got to go back and repolish it. That's not what I do.
Oh, true, yeah.
Doesn't matter anything on the outside.
Only where the tire touches.
That's right. Only on the inside right here is what actually gets hit. So I can't tell you how much to take off or exactly what degree or anything of that nature, just because that's pretty much the business that I'm in.
Oh yeah.
I've worked hard to find out what information that I needed. I've screwed up a lot of stuff in the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just can't give it out for it to be free information. So,
yeah.
But yes, it is done right. Trial and error, test it, and everything.
So what I've heard people ask me is this as strong as a semi wheel? Which, in my mind, this isn't going back on a semi, so well, who cares?
I've tried that. So as an example, if you was to put another 24 5 tire back on here,
yeah,
it would never air up.
Yeah.
Yep, you would never get it to air back up. So once this is machined, it is strictly 100%
for that tire size.
That's right. Yep, for 24s only. But that's trial and error stuff, you know what I mean? So it takes a remedy for anybody to get perfect. So, but now that I got my recipe down, I don't have to worry about those issues anymore. I know I indicate every single wheel after it's machined and everything. So
you know the wall thickness and how much you took off.
That's right, that's right. So to answer your question, yes, this wheel is still strong. It is not as strong as if it was on a semi, because obviously you're taking material off of it.
Yep.
But this wheel is as strong as whatever you decide to throw at it for a 1-ton dually pickup truck.
Yeah.
And if you happen to break this wheel or anyway, chances are either you hit a guardrail, a major pothole, accident, something along those lines. But for whatever everyday hauling, you would never have to worry about this wheel not being able to hold up to whatever it is that you're going to throw at it.
That's good to know, man. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, no problem.
There's a lot of people that hit me up and I'm like, man, I don't make these things.
right.
Like we gotta ask the expert here, the Dually King.
Yeah.
So this room, we just talked about a second ago. This started from one shelf of these wheels and it's completely grown out of hand. So he's got 24 semi wheels that are just in stock basically. These are all turned down from 24 and a half down to 24 so you can run any tire. And then obviously any blank that you want to run. So these, what size do you have in stock now? You might need, you're gonna have to order a 30 because I don't think I see a 30.
Nope, you'll see a 30 here in a second.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I definitely keep every size in from 22 inch all the way up to 30 inch. I always try and keep those in stock.
Okay.
26s is a hot seller for me, as well as 24. So a majority keep those in stock.
Yeah.
But these up here are 24s.
Okay.
These over here are 22s. Then down there's 22s as well.
He gets some super singles from time to time. These are wild super singles. The offset is way different than what was on my last truck. So if you ran these, I guess you could run them either way, but definitely wider. They're 14 wide. So you could run that in the front of a dually, I guess. That would look insane. So what are these up here? I always get confused with these. Like one of them's a Peterbilt.
Yep, sure
is. That this?
Yep, that is.
All right, what's up here then?
This right here is a Peterbilt oval. This right here is a Freightliner.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
so I think a lot of people dig these, but I'm kind of the classic 10-hole Alcoa guy.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah.
Yep, everybody has their own, you know what I mean, what they like. And if you ever see that design and a slash type of design look like a saw blade, that's called a Freightliner directional.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which you started doing a little while ago too. Something similar to that.
Yeah.
And then it kind of branched out into custom anything. So
exactly.
It's cool to see, man.
So I mean, pretty much you get a wheel that starts out. This is a dirty wheel.
Yeah.
But it starts out like this, and then it kind of gets sanded up and cleaned up like this.
Oh yeah.
And then it ends up looking like that.
Yep. And we'll see it in a second, but he polishes in-house too, which is actually right behind the store. So he could throw a polish on whatever semi wheels you have. Man, they look so good. All right, I kind of like the ovals when they're polished. I'll tell you that. We moved down over here. We got 2416s, which, does anyone run these on a dually like front?
I have yet to run them on a dually front yet.
Okay, those are big. Those are big, dude.
Yep.
So obviously, it's completely blank, so you can put whatever lug pattern you want in there. So then you could even run the fake 10 lug and direct bolt to your truck instead of adapters.
That's right. It's got a 10-inch lip on this bad boy.
That's wild. That is insane looking. Maybe one day I'll be cool enough to run those.
Oh, listen to you. Right there.
Oh, these are 30s too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got a 30. Takes up damn near the whole skid. That is just wild. I mean, it's hard to tell on video, but I don't know how you even run those. It's not going to be on a first gen, I'll tell you that. That is nuts. So how many 30s do you do? Is that like
I've done
a small market?
4 sets so far.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
4 sets.
Yeah, not a ton, but
I mean, with the cost of them, a lot of people don't want to spend the money. I mean, honestly, dude, depending on how you get them, they're starting at $15,000 for the set, and then it just kind of goes up from there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I think the most expensive set of wheels that I've sold to date has been a little over 18 grand.
Did you hear that? I'm in the wrong business. Dually King's out here killing it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That 30 is nuts, man. Saw a set of adapters back here. I wonder if they're 8x6.5. You might not know they're back here. It looks like they're hiding. I see another set back here now. Let me guess, are these Kenworth?
They are.
Whew, I know the semi wheels somewhat. So you have a full set?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I got maybe.
Those look cool. They're a little less crazy than the other ones.
Yeah.
Kind of just similar to the 10 hole. Do these go for more? Because they're harder to find? Same price. Good to know. Huh.
Yeah, same price.
Now, are they all 24s?
Yep, sure is.
Are they the other ones too? The Peterbilts and all those?
Yeah.
Are those, can you get them in 22s or no?
I've never seen those in 22, but I'm not going to say that they don't make them in 22.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've seen them either. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into the machine shop. So this is where the magic happens if you're ordering custom wheels.
Like you said, this is where pretty much all of the magic happens.
Yeah.
So
this one's done, right?
Yeah, that one's done now. I just got to go ahead and blow off all my shavings and whatnot, and yeah, but that wheel's done now.
Dude, that's a good looking wheel. Did you come up with that pattern?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, sure did.
I dig it.
And so what ended up happening is once I actually pull this out of here, all I got to do is deburr it and clean it up.
Yeah. So one of the things which we'll try to explain on a different set, but he machines the face if you're trying to run a tuck set or tuck setup, I guess. So that's if you're on a lowered truck and you don't want them sticking out of the fender. The wheels will sit closer to each other. So you'd have to run a small tire, basically.
Correct. Yeah.
They couldn't be touching.
Because with these two wheels face put together, it shortens up the width of the truck 3/4 inch per side.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's decent.
Yeah. I mean,
what are you running? 3 flute, 3/4 inch end mill?
7/8 end mill.
7/8.
Yep.
Okay. That's some aluminum work right there, boys. I don't do that on the day job, but
I love my 1/2 inch though.
Cool. Do you?
Yeah, my 1/2 inch man buzz right on through stuff.
Oh yeah, and they're cheap.
Yeah, very true. Yep.
I want to show the prototype tuck setup if you don't care.
Oh, I don't care.
Hell yeah. So this is a 24 tuck setup, and this would be the inner.
Nope, this would be the outer.
This is the outer.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So what's the inner like? Does it just look like this?
This particular, you can do it with a wheel like that, yes. But if but most people with a tuck wheel setup, they want to run just a 4-wheel kit. 4-wheel kit consists of.
Oh, and the steel inner.
There you go.
I got you.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's why it's kind of recessed in right here.
Exactly, because it brings it in that much further.
Yeah.
So if you look at that wheel right there, that wheel is concaves out.
Yep.
So that means that it pushes the wheel out.
Yes. So yeah, if you were running this on an outer,
correct,
it would be that much further out.
Yes.
So this is a work in progress.
And this is exclusive, because this ain't even been on my channel yet.
Oh yeah, you're seeing it here first.
Yeah, seeing it here first.
Only on the Nasty Nate channel. Better subscribe. So what is this truck gonna get? 6s?
I think I'm gonna do 24s on it.
Yeah?
Yep, I think I'm gonna do a 24-inch tuck wheel setup on it.
And we gotta see this truck over here, where we saw the Dually King center caps. Man, those spikes look good. And these are a custom set that he did, which is all 3D mill work in here. He was telling me about last time I was here. But these look wild. That gets you some good like depth on the wheel. So you have that spoke that's kind of set further back in. That's cool looking. Yeah. And then that big old thing right there. What is this? A 26 by 16? On a dually. And we're tucking tire. It probably tucks the lip of the wheel when you hit a bump or something, right? But as he was telling me last time, I don't think anyone else has ever done that. Is that true?
That's right.
It's a Dually King special. It's a Dually King special, but it's not a dually. 405/23.
Yep.
Dude, that's the weirdest tire size I've ever even heard of.
Yeah.
And from what I heard last time is they ain't cheap.
That's right. Yep, coming in at a mere $2,000 per tire. Yep, plus shipping.
Oh my God. $2,000 a tire.
Yes. So no potholes,
Boys,
no
you
nails,
better have some
nothing.
deep pockets.
Yes. Don't have a crazy girlfriend that comes out there smashing your tires.
You hear that? All right, guys. I think that'll cut the video. Huge shout out to Dually King himself for doing the wheels and taking us on a tour of the shop. And dude, you've always been helpful for whenever I get questions on wheels or whatever. And you gotta love that. So if you guys need a set of wheels, come to Indiana. You won't be disappointed.
Oh yeah, I'll get you right. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I dig it. Make sure you subscribe to Nasty Nate down below. And then I'll put Dually King's channel down below in the description. So hit him up too. See you in the next one. let's start with, so what, you're a wheel dealer for a couple brands too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah,
did not know that.
Moto Metal, XD, it ain't too many wheels out there that I really can't get.
Yeah, but you really want to do the dual king.
That's right, yeah.
Customs.
That's right.
So obviously these are all powdered, probably whatever way you want to do it. Kind of a cool little showroom. It's got some badass t-shirts. We're gonna have to steal one of those. But what I'd like to hear is kind of how this all started. And let me throw this in there. If you guys are an OG subscriber from back in the day with the white single cab LBZ, you remember the 22x14 super singles, which we ran on the Chevy with 10 lug adapters, and he was the dude who did it. That was what, 2018?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a few years
2018
ago.
or 2019?
Yeah, every bit of it.
So that was out of your garage.
Yes, it was.
And you've built this entire shop, which we will see in a second. But is that how it all started, with what, dually 88 to 98 body style like that?
Well, okay. Well, just to be honest with you guys, I mean, all of this stuff started out of an apartment complex. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And what I would actually do at the time, I found a place that was parting out semi trucks and stuff like that. So I ended up going ahead on and buying some of the wheels. I would put together a truck, and you know, I would drive it for the summer, and that was my ride. But then I didn't have enough money to build another one and keep on, you know, with this one.
So you would sell that, do
That's
it again.
Right. So I would, you know what I'm saying? So what I ended up doing, I put the wheels up for sale. They sold like that. So the following year.
Yeah, because no one did that back in the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I mean? So I built another truck, and you know, at the end of that year, the wheels sold just like that. So it told me there must be a market.
There's something.
You know what I'm saying? So I started getting these wheel sets, putting them together. Next thing you know, I mean, they're flying off of the shelf. So like I said, all this is done out of an apartment. Yeah. So what I ended up doing, I started selling so many sets. They got the little carports with the one car garages and stuff. I ended up renting one of those. So it got to the point that I filled in the whole entire one car garage. And then I had enough wheels that I had to rent the space next to it. Yeah. And so I ended up filling that one with, you know, wheels and stuff like that. And it just, one thing kind of led to another. Yeah. Yes, it did. You know what I mean? And then which kind of leads us to how I actually met Nasty Nate, which, you know, at the time I had ended up moving to a house, and that's when he ended up hitting me up as far as on the wheels and stuff. And, you know, it went from, as an example, a 1 car garage to a 2 car to a 3 car, now to a, you know, 6,000 square foot building. So I'm definitely grateful to be where I'm at today from where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it started out like this. I would have never guessed in a million years that this would have taken off to what it is right now.
Yeah. Dude, that's a badass story. Made it all yourself, made it happen.
That's right. That's right. Yep. I mean, honestly, back when I first met Nate, only thing I had was a milling machine. Yep. That's all I had.
Yeah, so you're just turning wheels down from 22 and a half to 22s or 24s.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
No customs.
Shortly, I want to say it might have been shortly after or maybe during, I can't remember, but I was an owner-operator semi-truck driver, and I was actually really tired of it. So I ended up, my girl was like, all you do is bitch about the wheels and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She was like, either, you know, do your wheels and stop driving, or shut up about it.
Yeah,
you know
do
what
it
I'm
or
saying?
not. Yeah.
And I, you know, but my thing was I was afraid to fail.
Yeah.
And, you know, you get out on these business things and you got mortgages and you know, bills and stuff like
real
that.
life stuff,
You know what I mean? You don't want to, you know, I don't want to fall on my face and lose all of that stuff. So she told me, she said, hey, look, baby, I got your back. You know what I mean? I got a good job. She was like, look, go ahead and do your thing. So that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? So I put my semi truck up for sale, sold it, bought my very first CNC machine. Yeah. Dude, I'm in here in the garage. I bought a phase converter because houses don't come with 3-phase.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, so I ended up putting a phase converter in there, running a VMC. And honestly, dude, I'm in there tearing stuff up. I am annihilating wheels, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean, a horrible job at them. But so what I ended up doing, I ended up going to college. I ended up going to 3 different schools, got all of my degrees and certifications, stuff like that on how to run these machines. Yeah. And honestly, dude, I mean, it's just been, you know, all downhill from there.
Yeah.